Recently, Rick Harrison got married for the fourth time. Most people didn't even realize that he had split from his third wife, let alone moved on to someone new. But why exactly has Rick been so secretive about his personal life, especially when it involves his marriage? From his mysterious divorce to his unexpected new relationship, you guys will be shocked when you hear what's been going on with Rick and his love life. Most of the time, Rick's Instagram posts are related to what he and the other guys from Pawn Stars are doing. Occasionally, he shares photos of his friends, his grandkids, and even his dog Loki. But it's incredibly rare for his significant other to ever appear on his social media. Simply put, Rick has never been big into posting very much about his private life. But still, it's crazy that he managed to keep such a big secret from being exposed. It turns out that he had filed for divorce from his third wife, Deanna Burdett, without the media knowing. The truth behind Rick and Deanna's split is seriously unbelievable. In August 2021, TMZ reported that Rick and Deanna had called it quits after almost 7 years of marriage. Interestingly, the divorce was filed on July 1st, 2020, but it stayed under wraps for over a year. And the reason why it went unnoticed for that long is honestly so bizarre. When Rick filed for divorce, the entire country was in the chaotic early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. Not only that, but the George Floyd protests were in full swing. Overall, there were a lot of nationwide issues going on that took people's focus off of any potential TV personality divorces. Strangely enough, those major events may have played a part in Rick and Deanna's decision to end their marriage. In the divorce filing, it basically stated that their personalities, views, likes, and dislikes had grown in completely different directions. The court documents also revealed that their difference had led them to become totally incompatible. There was reportedly no chance for them to work things out and fix their marriage. And based on how vocal Rick has been about his opinions and beliefs in the past, many people have speculated that he and Deanna might have argued over politics. After all, the timing of the divorce also happened to line up with some big political events. At the time of the filing, the 2020 presidential race was well underway. The documents explain that Rick and Deanna weren't really agreeing on much of anything, and Rick has never been shy about expressing his sometimes controversial viewpoints. Rick has proudly supported former President Donald Trump for a while. He's campaigned for him and gone to several of his rallies. Meanwhile, the only known political support that Deanna has been connected to was with someone kind of unexpected. In 2015, Deanna was surprisingly joined by Rick during a fundraiser they organized for Marco Rubio. At the time, the Florida senator was a presidential candidate who was running against Donald Trump. But no matter what Rick and Deanna's beliefs were back then or might be today, there is one thing that's very clear. There is obviously the potential for a serious divide when it comes to people's differing opinions, especially with politics. It wouldn't be too crazy if Rick's stance on politics and current events had ended up causing serious tension in his marriage to Deanna. According to TMZ, Rick said that the divorce was a mutual decision. After it was filed, Deanna originally asked for financial support in the form of alimony, but what happened next was astonishing. Just 2 months after the divorce was filed, Rick and Deanna reportedly agreed on the terms of a settlement. In September, all of the issues brought up were finalized, including alimony and splitting up property. But not everything from their time together was divided. Believe it or not, a major part of Rick and Deanna's marriage stayed the same after they divorced. Rick revealed that even though they were no longer together, he still had his 3 bonus daughters in his life. This is honestly amazing. Although Rick and Deanna didn't have any children together, they joined their individual families during their 9 total years they were together. Before they even got married, Rick made a sweet comment about his and Deanna's blended family that was really touching. In 2012, Rick told People magazine that there was a perfect balance in his life. He explained that with Deanna's 3 daughters and his 3 sons, their family was just like one from a TV show, like the Brady Bunch. He seemed incredibly happy, so it's awesome that he still has a solid bond with his former stepdaughters. But just as quickly as Rick divorced Deanna, he allegedly got married for the 4th time the very next year. There have been several reports that claim he privately married a woman named Amanda Palmer in 2021, but unfortunately, it's hard to know what really happened. Rick usually doesn't say much about his divorces, if he says anything at all. But according to recent speculations, there could be trouble in paradise if he truly did marry a 4th wife. In fact, Rick might have already gone through a 4th divorce. Just last month, he posted a very interesting photo to his Instagram. He's been sharing a lot of pictures lately on the locations he's filming for the 2nd season of of Pawn Stars Do America. But what he said about his time in Nashville, Tennessee was shocking. Rick looked pretty happy in the dimly lit picture, and next to him was a woman who was also smiling. In the caption, he wrote that the mystery woman was actually his girlfriend. This really caught people's attention because he's normally so secretive about his personal life, especially when it comes to his relationships. In the comment section, so many people teased Rick about never staying single for very long. A lot of his followers even asked when he was planning on marrying his girlfriend and what number wife she would be. But the most surprising part of Rick's post was that he had actually tagged his girlfriend's Instagram account in the captions. Rick's girlfriend's Instagram profile states that her name is Jen Brawley. Judging from her photos, it appears that she and Rick have a lot of similar interests like riding motorcycles and traveling. But Jen's other social media accounts reveal even more details about her that are truly unbelievable. Jen's LinkedIn profile says that for nearly 7 years she's been managing the Las Vegas Raiders official store, but she doesn't spend all of her time ordering the football team's merchandise. This is so bizarre. On her Facebook profile, Jen has quite a few pictures of her daughters and grandkids. She seems to be family oriented, just like Rick. In one comment, she said that she moved back to Las Vegas in February 2022, so they also live in the same city. Apparently, Jen and Rick's relationship isn't totally new. In a post from January of this year, she shared pictures from the Nevada Governor's Ball, which she attended with Rick. They were both formally dressed in black and were embracing each other in a couple of the photos. Jen and Rick looked pretty comfortable with each other in the pictures from January, so who knows how long they've actually been together. But why has Rick switched from being secretive about his relationship in the past to publicly posting about them now? Maybe since he's gotten divorced at least 3 times, Rick is trying to do things differently this time. Or maybe Jen didn't want to hide their relationship and Rick just followed her lead. But either way, it'll be interesting to see what's in store for the couple in the future. It's wild that for over a year, Rick managed to keep his divorce from Deanna so private, but it's even crazier to think that within only 3 years, he's possibly gotten married again, divorced a 4th time, and started dating a new woman. Hopefully Rick has more luck with Jen than he's had in his past relationships, even if they don't decide to get married. But maybe the 4th or potentially the 5th time's the charm, and they're each other's perfect match. I wonder if Rick will continue being open about his relationship with Jen. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if he spills any tea on season 2 of Pawn Stars Do America. But for now, it seems like any information we get on Jen and Rick's romance will come from their social media account. But anyway, now I'm curious to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Rick and Deanna's reason for divorcing? Why do you think he isn't being as secretive about his relationship with Jen? Let me know in the comments below.